Hi guys. Well, I discovered something new I didn't know, and I actually found this trick on a Rob Chapman video. I was just surfing around looking for other stuff and came across it, and I thought it was a really cool idea, so I thought I'd give it a go. Um, what you can do if you don't like the preamp section on your amplifier, but your amplifier has a effects loop, don't use the input jack. Put your guitar straight in to the effects loop input jack. And the other end you can put straight into your guitar, but your amplifier is going to be full blast. There's no according to Rob, sometimes the volume works, master volume, sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes the reverb will work. In this particular case, this is a Fender Blues Deluxe, the American one, the older one. The master volume doesn't work, so it's full bang, full blast. But the reverb does work, which is nice. So, if you don't like this preamp, put in your own. What I'm doing is I'm using a pedal. This is a Joyo British pedal. I just picked this one because it's got the most knobs and stuff I can tweak to tailor the sound. And the guitar plugs in here, and then the cord from the input of the effects loop goes in there. So this effectively becomes the preamp. And the beauty of it is if you don't like this pedal, you take it out, put in another one. You can change it up all you want to until you get the sound you like. Much more versatile than being stuck with this. A couple of things that you have to keep in mind with your preamp pedal. It must have a volume knob. Okay, so this one has a volume knob, so you turn that right down because the amp is on full blast all the time. This will be your volume control for the amplifier. So we'll be using that. So you can use any pedal you want for this purpose, but it has to have a volume knob. Okay, so there's a volume knob. I just turned it down, and then yeah. So I showed you how to hook it up, and what you do before you take it out of standby or switch it on, you activate the pedal, because if you don't, you're going to get full blast, bang, right off the bat, because the signal will just go straight through the pedal. Okay, so oops, there we go. And yeah, give me a second to get set up here and I'll show you some of what I can do. Okay, we're good to go. Sorry about the wobbly camera. I've got it on some funky kind of tripod with a gooseneck. It'll settle in a sec. So I have the pedal slash preamp all plugged in the way I showed you. It's switched on because that's what happens if it's not on. That's the full blast of the amplifier. So yeah, so now this is the volume for the pedal, is now the volume for the whole rig. You simply turn it up to where you want. This is the gain. This is a voicing knob, and then bass, mid, treble. So let's bring up some gain. Add a bit more treble. Or if you want to go clean, simply turn the gain off. Bring the volume up to where you want it. So That's that. And all these controls work just fine. They will substitute for the likewise controls on the amplifier preamp. But it's really cool. I like it. So this should work on pretty much any amplifier that has an effects loop. Probably solid state too. This is tube amp, but I can't imagine why it wouldn't work on a solid state amp too if you want to bypass all the regular controls and just use pedal. You could string pedals together. I haven't tried that yet, but you'd have a dirt box in there. You could put in some kind of tremolo. I've got this thing here, this shaky Jimmy that I'm going to be playing around with too, but I'll have to put it behind the dirt box because this doesn't have a volume control. You know, and just treat it like any other effects loop, except the effects loop effectively becomes the entire preamp for the guitar amplifier. I think it's really cool. It's worth playing around with. And again, if you don't like the overdrive or something about the preamp on your amplifier, you can bypass it with this. And you can put any number of pedals in here. If you don't like this one, you stick another one in until you get what you want. So anyway, like I said, I found this on Rob Chapman's YouTube channel. I forget which video. It was a few weeks ago when I saw it, so I just got around to trying it now. But yeah, works great. I really like it. So anyway, hope this helps. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching.